Hello, you guys. I am trying to pull my live up on my iPad so I can see comments when I pull the camera down. So when you guys pop on, please say hi. And please sprinkle the love. And this is day number 2 of 5 days in a row where I'm going to be going live because it's my birthday week. So I'm just going to give it a few minutes to get the notification to come through that I am actually live. So as you guys pop on, please say hi and let me know who's here. And oh crap, I forgot to, let me add this into the comments because I forgot to post the question for today. I knew there was something I was forgetting. You guys say hi. And I will change the description of the video. Hi, Peggy from Missouri. Thank you. I'll change the description after the video is, after I'm done here, so that the question gets posted in the description, but I'm going to post it right here in the comments for you guys right now. So it'll be in both places eventually. Oops. Come on, Robin. Spell right. Oops. Okay. Done. All right. You guys. Hi, Charlene. Hey, you guys, if you would not mind doing all of that for me, I would appreciate it. Let me see if I can pin this. I don't know if I can, or I don't know how. Oh, there it is. I pinned it. So now you guys have the question for today. To be entered to win today's array of prizes, we have, you need to like this particular video. So just click on that little thumbs up. You need to already be following my page, or follow my page if you're not already doing that. Share this video, do this, sprinkle the love, float my boat, whatever you want to call it, to, you never know when somebody might enjoy a little craft like this and want to do this with their grandkids, or Halloween's coming up and this is a cute little idea to just kind of jazz up your already pre-made decor. And then answer the question here in the comments that I asked in the pinned comment below. I will, however, be putting that question in the description for the video. Thank you, Charlene, for sprinkling. Hi, Emily. I missed you popping in. I'm having to go back through these comments. Emily Conroy. Conroy is my grandmother's middle name, or Conroy was her married name. I had to think about that for a minute. No, it isn't. Now I'm having to think. It had to have been her married name. My mother sees this video, she will correct me because she will know. You guys, make sure you sprinkle the love. I have to turn my air on. You guys know I should. This just has to be part of my thing every time I go live. Oh. This little stuffy 8x8 room that I'm in for where I do most of my crafting is, it just gets really hot really fast. I turn on all the lights, I do all the things, but I forget to turn on that dang fan. Hi, Luann. Hi, Miss Kathy. You guys, welcome. I'm so excited. I did go and look at yesterday's video 10 minutes ago so that I had up-to-date info on the winner for today. So I'm super happy. And today's not going to be any different. So you guys do all of the things, like, follow, share, and comment. And we are going to do, I'm going to teach you guys how to make one of these today. So this is what we are doing today. Oh, I need to plug in my glue gun. So while you guys do some more sprinkling and doing all of the things, go ahead and get that out of the way. And I think it was Charlene from yesterday who wanted me to do an easy craft with you guys today. So this is what we are doing. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure it was Charlene. Oh, ow. Did that hit my light? I think this is, I have it on low temp, so I should be okay. Let me grab one of my finger thingies. Because we all know when we start crafting, we forget about our safety precautions. They just go right out the window. Hi, Miss Katie. Hi, Catherine. Thank you guys for sprinkling. I appreciate it. So you guys, yesterday's winner is already on here. And I did wait the full day until doing this, and I pulled the winner 10 minutes ago, or maybe 20 minutes ago now. So Miss Luann Burgess, you are Monday's winner. So you guys, just because she won today does not mean you won't win or win the rest of the week. I have 4 more days of giveaways to do and some extras. So you guys are going to really enjoy watching this week, because I figured, I do have people that come on time and time again. Hi, Miss Shirley. And I want to get back to you guys also, not just the people that, sprinkle the love for my videos. So, today's winner will be chosen tomorrow right before I go live. And, but yesterday's winner was Miss Luann Burgess. So Luann, if you are on here, please message me on my business page and send me your address, please. Okay? And now I'm going to turn you guys down and we are going to make one of these cute little hats. Okay? Now I'm going to show you a couple of different things you can do. All right. So everybody congratulate you, Luann, and then you didn't get a chance to get the things you said yesterday, so I'll watch the replay when I get all the supplies. Awesome. Yep, that's all you got to do. Just watch the replay and you'll get the gist of it now. I mean, it's really not that hard that just write down the steps or whatever, but yeah, the replay is always available. All right, so I'm going to flip you guys around so you have a bigger screen and you can see right here what I'm doing. All right. All right. Hi, Linda Cole. Thank you, Catherine, for sprinkling. Hi, Suzanne. Yes, congratulations, Miss Luann. Okay, so this is the one that we are going to make. Now, you guys, I told you yesterday that I take like these circle pieces from ribbon and I save them. And I have a little drawer thingy that I save all of the different ones in, and sometimes the bigger ones don't fit in here, so I put them in something different. But if you don't have these, if you are not, a ribbon hoarder like a lot of us are, I'm going to show you a different way to do them so that you don't have to have certain things, and, don't go buy a roll of ribbon and rip these off because you think you have to have it. Okay? I'm going to show you a different way to do it. So what you'll need is some felt. And I have two pieces here, but I pulled out one for the hat that we're going to do. I think I'll do that on either tomorrow or Thursday. So you'll need some felt. You'll need, if it's black like this, I use white chalk pencil or a chalk pen or chalk marker, something that you can, a crayon might even show up. So something that you can see your outline on your felt, okay? You will need your felt piece in whatever color you're going to do it in, your finger protector for saving your fingers from the hot glue. And then I just use, like, I made brownies yesterday, so I'm going to use this. Save your boxes. I also just finished some Captain Crunch this morning, so I have that box to use later. So this is kind of what we're going to do. So you can see this is, obviously bigger than that roll of ribbon. So I used a different size. Just find we all have Tupperware lids, and this is how mine go missing, is because, I use them when I craft for things when I need squares or circles. But this is roughly the same size, just slightly smaller than this size of a roll of ribbon. Okay? Easy, right? Everybody has things they can use for this type of craft. So this is what I'm going to use, is just a Tupperware lid or whatever, Rubbermaid lid, whatever it is. And you will also need, everybody has toilet paper rolls. Okay. So yes, CDs work awesome. That's a great idea, Carol. They are going to be slightly bigger than something like this, but yes, they will work perfectly. All right, so all I'm going to do is put this on here where my pen is right there. If it were a snake, it would have bit me. I'm going to need my glasses. Y'all, please like this video. That is me in my pinned comment. I thought that was somebody else. See what happens? I'm not wearing my glasses. Okay. All right, so I'm just going to take this and draw that out. And that's really all I need that for. And then we're going to cut it out. So if you guys have any questions, let me know. Hi, Miss Joan. Ribbon hoarder, not us. Yes, of course. How many of you guys have those rolls of ribbon that are so expensive, or maybe they're just really pretty, and you know it, you know, you have your hot little hands on it right now, but it's sold out and you don't want to use it because you would run out of it. How many of you have those? Give me a hands up if you have a roll of ribbon like that, or maybe a few. Now listen, I'm not. Hi, Teresa. Oh, thank you so much for watching. Teresa Pace. I have giveaways going on all week. So I am giving stuff away this week because it's my birthday. My birthday is actually tomorrow, but all week I am giving stuff away. So there are a few things you've got to do to you do. There are some things you need to do in order to win, and read the pinned post here in the comments. I don't know that this chalk pencil is going to show up, but we are about to find out. No, I'm going to have to use my pen work. Yeah, my pen will work. And we're going to need 2 of these. All right, so we have 2 of those. Happy early birthday. Thank you so much. Yeah, Charlene does, right? I know I do, but I don't have like the really expensive D Stevens ribbon or anything like that, but I do have some that's up there pricey, like the double-sided, really nice stuff. It's just, yeah, it's hard to get rid of that because I worked too dang hard to get it. Spent too much money. Okay, so this, we kind of want to figure out how tall do we want to make it. Oh, that's pretty stinking close. It's probably slightly bigger. Actually, let's see. Is that going to be too big? So my toilet paper roll. Might look better on a smaller circle. So, like, is that the same size? That's the same size. I'll just make it work. I just think that's too small. You kind of want to make it proportion to your piece on the bottom, which I think my toilet paper and my hole is a little bigger. So I'm going to make this a little bit smaller. Let's see if I have a little bit larger one under here. This one's a little bit smaller and maybe better proportioned for my little hat here. So I'm going to do, I think, that one. Let me trace these again. And it doesn't matter that we're marking it with a pen. We are not, you won't see that when we get done. But I did want it just a little bit smaller. I am making these little top hats right here. Miss Michelle, that's what we're working on today. That right there. Okay. So hang on to the little cardboard piece. You are going to need that. And then let's see, how tall do we want it? I think that is just about the same size. It is slightly larger. And I think that's a good proportion. So I want to cut it right about there. And you're just going to cut it in half, or however tall you want to make it. So I'm just going to cut a little bit more off of it. Actually, that's just going to be too much. I'm just going to cut it. So paper towel rolls will work. If you use mesh, the center part of the mesh you could use for like really tiny. Thanks, Michelle. A pool noodle, yeah. You just need to have, you know, a flat top and a flat bottom so that it sits right. Okay, so for this, we're going to come to the other side of our, oh, you know what? Let's get rid of that. All right, so I do want, I try to gauge with my finger, and I want a finger's width on either side of whatever your center roll is going to be. Okay, that's what we want. And then I'm just, this is all eyeballing, you guys. There's no measurements, okay? And then I'm just going to cut across this way. Now I'm gonna come here. All right, I'm gonna do something on purpose, just in case you guys do this. I'm gonna cut this not exact. I'm actually gonna cut it shorter than what we need because I want to show you guys a trick, okay? I'm gonna cut it shorter. All right. So you guys can see that doesn't go all the way around, right? So the neat thing about felt is that it stretches. Thank you, Carolina. So you're just going to take it and stretch it. And now let's see if I stretched it enough to fit. Look at that. I need just a little bit more on this edge. Now when we wrap it around, ta-da, it fits. And you still have some on either side because that's what you want. So let's take this. I'm glad you're learning something new. I'm like, people already know this. I'm just going to put a bead of hot glue down and get that first edge on there and started. Have I gotten the new Cricut? No, my Cricut is 5 years old. It is the Explorer Air before the Air 2 came out. Yeah, my Cricuts, and I actually had one of the very first generational Cricuts that used the cartridges way back when in early probably 2000s. All right, now this I just take and roll it because it squishes down that hot glue to press it from the underside. And then you don't get those ridges in your felt. You get a very smooth, flat glued surface. And I need a glue stick. And we're just going to keep going all the way around. Even through a toilet paper tube, it gets hot. All right, so we've got that far, but I want to make this even, so I am going to go in and, oops, cut that off so that I have a really nice even seam. All right. So now I'm gonna put my little finger thingy on. Did you say low heat? Yeah, I'm on low heat. So now we're just gonna put a little bead of glue on the inside, just on the inside lip where the toilet paper tube is. And then we're gonna take the felt and fold it in. Oops. You'll see that all the way around. We're gonna do that all the way around, but do it in little increments. All right, so we've got one side. Now I'm gonna do the same thing with the other side. And the easiest thing for me is just to start where that seam is, where the two pieces are separated. Just get that pressed down. I'm doing this in orange because it's really hard to see the black on video for you guys to see what I'm doing, but I like doing these in all different colors. Because you can use this one pattern for all the holidays, not just Halloween. I did a bunch of red, white, and blue ones for patriotic, like a tiered tray design. All right, so I've got both sides drilled in, hot glued, it's ready to go, and I have this is gonna be the back of the hat. The seam part will be the back of the hat. So that's good to go. We're just gonna set that aside. We don't need it right now. Now I'm gonna come back and cut out my two smaller pieces. If you guys have any questions, let me know. And I can't cut a straight line, much less a circle, so, just do the best you can. Now I'm gonna cut out the second one. All right, we are done with that piece. So this is what you have. You have your rolled up tube, hot glued, and two round pieces of felt that you have cut. Sorry, I was reading a comment. All right, so now we're going to take our tube and put it right here in the middle of our circle and eyeball it wherever you think the circle is. And now we're going to trace it out again. Only you don't want to go inside, you want to trace it from the outside. Okay, so you have that traced out on the inside. All right, so now we are going to cut this out. Now, I just take it and put a hole in the center to get it started, and then just cut that out. We're going to do it again. Just eyeballing. That is like not even round, it's more oblong, but it is what it is. The scissors are not sharp. Okay. You guys following along? So far, so good. All right, so I want to take the two edges that I have my pin marks on, and my little cardboard piece here that I'm going to use. I also need to cut out the middle of it, so let me do that. So far, so good. Yes. Awesome. Thank you, Miss Linda. You have already answered that question. Now I just need you to share the video. You guys, did you know that Facebook puts sharer above your name when you share someone's video? So that's how I know you've shared it. All right, so I'm going to take my little piece here, and just to gauge if I got the hole big enough, which I did not, try to stick it, you know, the middle of the hat part right in the center, like so. It's still barely not big enough. So you just keep ever so slightly making it bigger until it fits right over the top of the middle of that hat piece. Without tearing it up. Look, my hole is not even round. This is probably the worst part for me, is trying to get this center hole. Ooh, I almost got it. All right, so that is really snug. Let me just get this a little bit. Orlando, Florida. Hi from Missouri. Winter, because you love Christmas. I'm a fall girl. I love fall. Halloween, October, Thanksgiving, those are my favorites. Those just so. Okay, so you guys get the gist. Just keep going until this fits over snugly but doesn't feel like it's going to tear it apart. So right, oops, there. There we go. All right, so that's what I want. So now you're going to take your two pieces where you put your little pin marks. We're going to hot glue this to the board here. And I'm going to do it on the inside, halfway. Get that down so that it's not ridgy. And then I'm going to come to the other side. Oh, that didn't glue at all. All right, and the other side, actually this side, we are going to cut off any excess that's, like if you have a lot of it hanging over, this actually looks really good. Normally I don't glue it like this and I have a lot hanging off of one side and not the other, and I would just cut off the excess. But that was really good. I'm going to take the other one and do the same thing. Now, if you'll notice when I glued, I only glued the inside and the middle. I left the outside open. I'm going to put that on here. Lay that down. Yay, Teresa likes fall too. Awesome. I'm going to do the same thing with the other side. Get that inside, in the middle. And lay that down. All right, I'm just checking to make sure. Like you can see the board, I got it really close to the edge, and even this one is not even on the edge. That's okay. You're not going to see it, but like I said, felt stretches. So you can take it and pinch by pinch, you can pull it. And cover the edge of your cardboard. Now it's covered. You can't see it. So now that I have my edges the way I want, I can go back and seal those edges down. That's why I don't hot glue them yet, because I've messed up too many that I couldn't move. But knowing that little felt stretchy tip, I just wait and seal the edges till the end. You do one side and then do the other. You guys, I love fall so much. I have a 4-foot black Christmas tree that stays up all year round, and I decorate it for all the seasons, all the holidays. Black has got to be one of my absolute favorite colors. All right, so here we have the brim of our hat. You love summer because I don't like the cold, and I love seeing everyone bloom out, everything bloom. Yes, it is pretty. I will give it that. Where I live though, and I'm a Florida girl, it is just so dang hot in summer. We look forward to the fall when it starts to cool off. Okay, so at this point, I don't put this part on yet. I love my black tree. I love it. You can add anything to black, and it just looks good. So at this point, I want to put the trim on around the brim of the hat. Now on this one, I did use a black pipe cleaner. So you can take this and run it around, glue it around the edge of the brim of the hat. But there's a downfall to using these. It depends on the size of the brim of your hat. One pipe cleaner doesn't go all the way around. So you end up having to splice one and put it in. So you can see on the back of my hat, I have about an inch here, little over an inch, where I had to cut up another pipe cleaner to finish it off. So you can use literally anything. I am thinking, what am I thinking? I'm going to use a pipe cleaner because I pulled them out. These are these twisty pipe cleaners that I got at Hobby Lobby. in green. So I'm going to use this around the outside of this one. And I want to say these are a little bit longer than regular pipe cleaners. And we are about to find out if it will go all the way around. No, it's the same size. So I still have about an inch on this one where it's not going to fit. But it's okay. So you just want to be very careful when you're doing this. They now have 20-inch pipe. I know, but I'm using what I already had and trying not to go buy new stuff. So just run and be very careful. Run your glue around and just hold it for a second. So it gets a good edge on it. This is already, because of the colors, it's looking like a mariachi hat. The mariachi band at a Mexican restaurant. Actually, tacos sound really good right now. What'd you guys have for lunch now that I'm talking food? Ow. And just be very careful with your glue. You don't want to make a huge mess and have to try to pick hot glue off later. So just take your time and putting this on. Yeah, Michelle. Nothing yet, but I'm getting hungry. I know. I did remember miraculously to pull meat out of the freezer and thaw it out so that I've got something to cook for dinner, but I haven't even thought about lunch. Pretty easy so far, right, guys? Uh, Dab of glue there. Dab of glue there just to get these ends down. All right, so those are good. Now I'm just going to take a little bit of this other pipe cleaner and flip it off. Now that's going to fray, so I take my lighter and I just hit it really quick to get rid of that fraying. Put my little finger back on. That's getting a little too close for comfort. I will go ahead and pre-bend this a little bit so that it's going to fit right in where I need it to go. And now our brim is done. Oh, sure, Michelle, go ahead. Thanks, Charlene. All right, so now we're gonna very gently, and I may need to cut some of the felt off in the middle because it's overlapping in some places. And we are just going to very gently, I want to make sure that the back piece where I had to piece the pipe cleaner on and the back of the hat are in the same position when you're doing this so that, you know, you don't have to stop and redo it. And then just gently work it down onto your hat. And so you have this little lip right here. And we are going to take our hot glue and we're going to go give it just a little bead of glue around there. And then push that down over it. This is why I put it on a silicone mat so I can get it off. All right, so we've got most of it done. All right, so now we need to seal up the top. And we have this little square left over from what we cut off when we did this part. So we're just going to lay that down. We are going to take our hot glue again, which before I run out of sticks, let me shove another one in here. And just go around the edge. Get it right down there. You got a solid metal butterfly from the Dollar Tree, and when trying to apply my napkin, it got really wrinkled and didn't know how to fix it. It's too late for this one, but wanted to know for next time. Do it in smaller sections. Don't try to do the entire thing at once. And as you're doing it, use a really soft bristled brush to lay it down for you. So just like I did here, your metal butterfly, pull it up and only do a little section and then brush it brush it down. Patricia, almost missed your live. Got on the phone with a friend in almost 90 minutes. Oh, Patricia, sometimes you need those times. That's awesome, though. I'm glad you guys were able to catch up. All right, so we don't need that. Now what I'm gonna do is just go around this edge, and I like to be able to see what I'm cutting so I don't cut too much. And I'm just gonna go around the top of this hat and cut off the circle that's on the top. So there we have that. It has a lid on it. You have that brush. Yeah, go slower. It all takes a learning curve. At least you didn't use, an expensive one. You're only out $1, but you know what? Soak it in warm water. It might rub right off. Soak your little butterfly in hot or warm water and try to rub it off because, Mod Podge is water soluble. It'll loosen up. All right, so this is like the bones of the thing. Now we get to decorate it. And I've got this cute little trim right here. So I'm gonna put this on the back. Get that glued in place. I'm just gonna hit it with a bead of glue. Get my hands to work. And this is gonna hide that edge where we put the brim of the hat over the top. Yeah, try to soak it, see if that works. Now I'm back at the back of the hat where the seam is, and I'm gonna cut that off. And just get that little end glued down. So that's what we have so far. I So I'm going to use this is Halloween. I'm going to say it came from Joann's. Hi, Mary. You like fall too? It is one of my favorites. And I would have used this one for a trim, but it is very sheer. You can see it is really sheer. I just don't know how that would have looked, but we can certainly make a bow with it. Thank you, Mary, for sprinkling. I appreciate it. This one is not wired, but I will show you what to do with a wired one. This one is stiff enough with the glitter on it. I'm going to cut that off, cut this one off, open the bow back up, make it flat on the back. I'm going to dovetail the ends. And then get that hot glued right on there. And I'm going to put this one right in the, I think I'm going to do in the front, but off to the side, kind of in between the front and the side, not all the way. Sitting here making pumpkin stems while you make hats. Love the hats. Thank you, Miss Laurie. I know who you are. I'm going to put a little dab of glue right there. All right. So to kind of jazz this up a little bit, got a bunch of these. Well, I got this particular package from, I believe, Hobby Lobby. It doesn't say, but I got it on clearance. So I like to use feathers in my hats. See, that's the perfect size for this kind of hat. Oh, that's a pretty one. I'm not going to use pink though. Not for this one. I want, what do I use the hats on? Funny you should ask. So I brought out a couple of things. Okay, so I like little ravens, I like mice, I like everything that you could put a little hat on. So my little mouse wears a hat and you can't even see his head. But you can get these little foam balls. They're 3.8-inch, foam balls, and you can put little faces on them and give them a hat. Both size hats fit perfect on these little guys. So I'm going to make little faces and little characters to put my little hats on. That's what's going on mine. You can put hats on your pumpkins. All right, so I think I want a little green one to kind of match the brim of the hat. And I'm going to hot glue that right in behind the bow. Or maybe into the bow somehow. I'm going to hot glue it right there on the front of that bow. Thanks, Luann. Thanks, Charlene. There's so many things you can do with these. All right, so we have the orange. We need purple. Do I want to add a purple? Yes, yes, I do. So you guys, you have the bones of the hat, which is the orange part. It's like making a wreath. You start with a base and you build on it. You guys see the feathers that are in there? Very subtle, but it's stinking cute. All right, now to finish it up, and to bring out some more of the purple, I'm going to put a little purple ball right there in the middle, a little bit bigger. Kind of hide the mechanics and all of the hot glue that we used to put the feathers on. All right, so there it is, you guys. Look at that. How cute. Okay, so let me show you if you were using a ribbon that had wire in it. Like I said, this one was 2.5-inch wired ribbon. Do I even have any up there? I don't. So I'm just gonna have to tell you. I took the 2.5-inch wired ribbon, I folded it in half, about the length of what I needed to wrap around the rim, cut it in half. And then I took it, folded a half in half, and glued it together. So it has this edge here, you can see here. That's where the wire was. Pull out the wire. And then I glued it around. And then this is like half of a 2.5-inch ribbon. I cut about 2.5 inches length and gathered it in the middle. It's not even looped over. It's just one piece, one little 2-inch, 2.5-inch piece. Oh, thanks, Katie. So that is what we did. Isn't that cute? All right, so look at that. Let's sit that on a little pumpkin, or get you a little raven or something from the Dollar Tree. And it would sit on there like that. FedEx just dropped something off. I just got a notification. Thanks, Carolina. All right, so you guys know that my daily winner is going to come from if you like, follow, share, and comment. That's the daily. Now, I see the mad faces pop up and it just irritates me. I don't know what I did. Anyway, moving on. But today I'm going to give this little cutie to one of you guys who's watching right now. So I want to thank you guys for being on live with me, sticking it out with me, and watching everything. And yeah, so there will be 2 winners today. Thanks, Emily. I think it's cute too. I make a ton of these, mostly in black, but I do like doing other colors too. Thanks, Michelle. It is super cute. All right, so this little cutie is going to go to one of you guys that's here on my live with me. So I will be pulling that winner right now. And the way I'm going to do it is a spin and win. So I'm going to go over to my iPad and I'm not even going to watch. I'm going to bring you guys back up so you can see. There we go. Oh, you're welcome, Peggy. Miss Mary, adorable. Thank you. All right, so I'm blind without my glasses. I can't see worth crap. So, all right, so this little cutie is gonna go to somebody. So I'm gonna do what's called a spin and win. I'm just gonna come over here and flip through comments. I'm gonna go up, I'm gonna go down, I'm gonna go up, I'm gonna go down, and then I'm gonna look, and the first name I see is going to be the winner of this. So if you didn't comment, you'll want to get your comments in right now, and hopefully you are still on here, because I can't give it to you if you're not on here. And you need to comment that you're here when I do it, okay? All right. All right, here we go. All right, up and down and up and down, up. Emily. Where are you? Emily Conroy. You are the first name that I see. Are you on here, Emily? Hi, Jana. Dora, first time here. Glad to have you. All right, Emily, I'm giving you 30 seconds to comment before I pick somebody else. Thanks, Jana. I appreciate it. I hope you guys go make a ton of these because they're adorable. I mean, what little girl wouldn't want some hats on her little Barbies? You know, I made some for my little granddaughter for her Barbies, and of course they've all been destroyed, you know, she's a kid, but they're super easy and fun to make. Emily, are you on here? Da-na-na, da-na-na. I'm going to give her a few more seconds and then I'm going to pick a new winner. Guessing she is gone. So I'm going to do it again. How much would you sell it for? Ooh, uh, one this size, maybe $4 or $5. You know, there's not a whole lot into it. You didn't even use a whole roll of ribbon. Used feathers. Probably the most expensive thing on it was the felt. I mean, I used a toilet paper roll and cardboard that was destined for the garbage. It's cheap, a really affordable little project. And you can decorate these up any way you want. All right, so I'm going to pick a new winner. These would be a really low cost. Here's my comments. All right, up and down and up and down and up and down. Peggy Herk-Lynn. If you are on here, please comment. This little cutie could be yours. If you have those big high-priced items in your shop, this is something super cute. Yay, Peggy's here. Super cute to help you get more sales in your shop, because I have noticed in my Etsy shop, my smaller items are selling way faster than my big items, bigger, high-priced items. So for me, anything I make that's $50 or less is what is selling for me. Yes, congratulations, Peggy. And congratulations to you, Luann. You won yesterday's big gift. So, Luann and Peggy, I need you guys to message me here on Facebook and send me your address so I can get these shipped out to you. Now, another thing you could do, you're welcome, Peggy. So when you guys, if you make these, please post a picture of it in my on my page, so because I want to see how you decorate yours. But you can definitely see the cut edge around the top. You could trim that out with trim. You could put, trim along the back edge where that seam is. But I mean, it's cute as it is and super easy to do. All right, Luann and Peggy, congratulations, congratulations. And now that, as soon as I get you guys' addresses out, I'll go ahead and get these shipped out. And tomorrow, since I already have everything up here, I might just go ahead and we'll do the witch hat. And we'll do this one tomorrow. Make sure you're there, because that one will be given away as well. So whatever I make on tomorrow's live, which will probably be the witch hat, will be given away on my live tomorrow. So make sure you come back and watch the whole thing, because I'm not giving it away until the very end. That's super cute. Alrighty, you guys. And make sure you do all the things today so that you get your name announced as today's big winner in tomorrow's live. That makes sense? Alrighty. I will talk to you guys tomorrow, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Mark it on your calendars. Tomorrow's my birthday, so you guys need to come wish me a happy birthday. All right. Thanks for being here. I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. Bye. You're welcome, Michelle.